Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. I have some of the coolest knives I've seen in a week. We have a lot of cool knives, but the knives on the table today are just awesome. They're for Al from AZKickr. He's in town. I was going to try and coordinate the video so that he was here at the factory when we did this, but he's not here, so oh well. The knives on the table you're going to see have a proprietary mark on them that is kind of his signature now for all of his knives. So let's take a look and see what we have for Al. And you'll see it right away. So we started to incorporate this laser engraving in the fuller groove. It was originally a concept to help mask any machining marks, and guys ended up falling in love with it because it's really awesome. It complements the PVD and silver on this USMC fighter flipper impeccably. It is awesome. This one here was a legacy service that Al sent in for us. This is our Arctica that's been discontinued. Originally made as an icebreaker. It's really heavily jimped on the back of the blade and the handles so that if you had gloves on, you could get a really solid grip on it, because with gloves it does make it difficult to grab. And then the really sharp pointy edge on it for breaking through ice. It's got a big ass breaker on it, and then this is kind of a violet blue Predator handles. Just amazingly done. If you were to have seen this when it came in, you would be amazed at the transformation. Here's a Marauder. We did not do much to this. It was another legacy services. It just needed some cleanup and re-anodizing. This is gator belly brushed. I think we might have added the brushed clip, and then we put his trademark fuller groove marking. This one here, one of my all-time favorite sculpting. It's the dimpling. This is kind of a rose copper on the handles. This is the full thick Marauder, and one of the identifying features on this knife are these two finger grooves right here, as opposed to the rectangular machined grooves on the Marauder H. S35 PVD Tanto blade with his proprietary laser engraving, brushed and flamed clip. Man, oh man, Nosferatu Auto, black and kind of a copper bronze pinstriping on it. Obviously there is no fuller groove on this, so we can't do anything to the blade on that. I do believe this one is sold, so if you love it, you might need to order one. I think this was pre-ordered for a customer, but I don't know. S35 Vulcan Tanto. It's got his checkered flag on it. You can see the different colors that come out depending on the finish of the blade. For example, that's got a cool black background. This one's tumbled. I think what it does is it just lays that silver in and then leaves the background there. PVD coated Lightning with brushed and bronze peaks or flats, and a PVD clip with bronze pinstriping. Praetorian T, much like the one that's listed on the website, black and bronze. This is a 3V Tanto. The infraction here is a cherry blossom laser engraving that we do in-house. Faced blue anodized on the handle behind it with a blue spring. Praetorian Genesis T with kind of a bark fade on it. It's the S35 PVD Tanto blade, kind of that rose copper gold again, and brushed and flamed clip. Genesis S35 PVD Tanto faced and galaxy anodized flamed handle, black hardware, PVD spring with blue pinstriping. Micro Praetorian T, I'd call it Terminator, but technically that would mean standard hardware and clip. So it is Terminator with blue accents. This one here, Lightning. So Lightning blue handles, S35 Tanto blade. Slim Midi Tanto, black with bark sculpting underneath it. So we do the sculpting, send it out to PVD coatings, and it's got brushed and bronze hardware. Praetorian Swift Auto, not a whole lot you can do to customize this knife. Occasionally we'll offer some flaming on the hardware, but on the website there are no options for that. And then the last knife, this is one that Al brought in with him. He did bring some knives so we could add in his laser engraving and maybe do a couple bells and whistles on a few knives. This is one that he has had. Now he's a gemologist and a jeweler, so he had us, we sent out a couple pivot screws and he added the diamonds in there. So this is not something we would typically do, but for Al, we have a nice agreement and a relationship. So this knife right here, Micro Praetorian tie, full thickness, lightning sculpted handles, then PVD coated and brushed to silver on the flats. That knife is amazing. A lot going on the table, a lot of cool custom knives. So if you want to get in touch with Al, again, he's AZKickr in Indiana. Just type it in on the website and you'll pull up all the information you need. He'll be here in Arizona for the next couple of days. So if you're local and you want to come down and visit while he's here, maybe get your hands on one of these knives, you can. Otherwise, we're going to pack them up and get them out of here as he leaves. And that's it. I can't even speak straight anymore. I'm moving too fast. But I hope that I spoke clearly enough you can understand what the knives are all about. Keep watching the videos, and until the next time, I'm out.